He's stronger than all of the Avengers rolled into one, and soon to be known as Earth's mightiest hero.
Why would a god take orders from anyone at all? Maybe I need to show you what I'm capable of.
Avengers, you're gone. No one's coming to save the day.
We could be the people that are coming.
Wait, us?
Being the hero, there is no higher calling.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, only in theaters May 2nd.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Marvel Studios have just unveiled a brand new teaser trailer for the Thunderbolts, and they have really amped up the power that the Sentry does hold. Like, they're really hyping up this character. I really do think that Marvel is promoting this movie as if Sentry was their main character. In the beginning of the marketing campaign, we have seen a lot of Thunderbolts and all of its characters, but over the past few days, Sentry has been the main focus. And in this brand new teaser trailer, there were some lines that were being said that does put Sentry in a very powerful position. It does give the audience a understanding on just how big of a character Sentry is. And so let's talk about that, right? So let's talk about what Valentina Allegra, who was the one building the Thunderbolts together, did say about Sentry. And she said, he's stronger than all of the Avengers rolled into one, and soon to be known as Earth's mightiest hero. This is not Valentina stating Earth's mightiest heroes with an S. She is stating that Sentry is Earth's mightiest hero. You only just need one person to defend the world, and that is Sentry. Now you can just tell that Valentina is trying to sell the fact that her team is very well thought out, a very powerful team, a team that does contain Sentry. Maybe this is Valentina speaking to either the congressman, the government, whatever the story is going to tell. Valentina is trying to sell something, and that is that she is a great leader, and she is a leader who can put a team together. Ultimately, we know how this story is going to go down. Sentry is going to lose control and end up becoming the Void, meaning that the Thunderbolts is going to end up having to stop Sentry, aka the Void, which is what we have been seeing through all of these teasers and trailers. It's highly likely that Valentina's plan on assembling a brand new group is going to go to shit, and the Thunderbolts have to work together to clear up everything. Sentry has always been described as Marvel's equivalent of Superman, but with a dark twist, his alter ego, which is the Void, that does represent his inner darkness and mental instability. So the scenario is very clear. Sentry does lose control of his darker half, which is going to up the stakes for the story. As for her claim, I just think that she's fabricating how strong Sentry is. I mean, like, if you really think about it, when we talk about Thor and his current status, the Hulk and how much they have nerfed him, and all of the other characters, yes, then maybe there is some truth at the fact that Sentry is probably stronger than all of these Avengers rolled into one. It even explained in the comics that he is the strongest character in Marvel. And hopefully, right, if they do make him as strong as they do project him to be in this film, hopefully Marvel does not end up nerfing this character later down the line, like in Doomsday or in Secret Wars, like what Marvel have done with Thor and Hulk. It would just be embarrassing for them to nerf Sentry. There is just no way. And then we had another very interesting quote coming from Sentry himself, and he stated, "Why would a god take orders from anyone? Maybe I should show you what I am capable of." So this is clearly Sentry breaking out of his character, going into his darker half, his alter ego, and becoming the Void as he's speaking here. And what's funny is that with the way that Sentry is talking, you can just tell that Marvel is setting up for a scenario where Sentry is gonna have to go up against Dr. Doom. They're building up to this point because Dr. Doom does eventually become a god, and he eventually does want to take control of many people. How is that going to look under Sentry? And like I've said, I hope that they don't nerf Sentry, because honestly, if we go toe to toe between Sentry and Dr. Doom, Sentry is the stronger one. And here's what makes Sentry so powerful, right? He does have superhuman strength, very similar to Superman. We have seen in one of the teasers that Sentry overpowered Bucky Barnes by breaking his vibranium arm, so he does possess immense physical strength. The comics even address that he does have the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He also knows how to fight, and he also does have durability. In one of the teaser trailers, it was shown that Sentry, as Bob, was facing a SWAT team or something, and they were shooting at him, but only for the bullets to just hop off his body, and he was unharmed. Nothing happened to him, so there is no physical damage that can be placed upon him. Then he also does have energy manipulation and dark matter projection. We have seen this time and time again in the trailers, where he is going through New York and reducing the civilians to become become smears or shadows. This is Sentry transforming into the Void, where he does use his energy manipulation abilities to project dark clouds as well. So he's definitely going to have that skill set, which is once again matter manipulation, the act of turning people into shadows or dust. In the comics, they have also shown that Sentry does have telepathy, telekinesis, reality warping, and resurrection abilities that has not yet really been confirmed during the trailers, but it is part of his lore. As of right now, the only weakness that he does have, it is going to be himself, because from a psychological standpoint, he is unstable. I do think that in the end, Sentry is going to end up getting help from the Thunderbolts, join their team, and then that is why we will see him in Avengers Doomsday and in Secret Wars. Now here's going to be the biggest question. We have already talked about how if Dr. Doom and Sentry go toe-to-toe, Sentry is going to win. From a physical standpoint, of course he's going to win. But what if, right? Just what if? What if Dr. Doom says, you know what? I know I'm going to lose this battle. I know I can't go toe-to-toe with this dude. Why don't I just use my intellect and maybe perhaps exploit Sentry's mental weakness with magic, aka mind-altering spells? So instead of Dr. Doom trying to go up against him, he avoids any physical altercations and just says, why don't you just join my team? That is probably going to be Dr. Doom's plan, because he is smart, extremely smart, and at the same time he is going to become Sorcerer Supreme Dr. Doom. It's even in the comics, right? In the comics, it does suggest that Doom could outsmart Sentry, and he has always avoided any fight against him. Dr. Doom has always walked away. In the comics, Doom does respect Sentry's powers, but he does view him as a tool, a chaotic force to be manipulated rather than confronted. So it's very interesting. Can you imagine Sentry, whether in Doomsday or in Secret Wars, does join Dr. Doom's team? For sure, the Avengers are going to be cooked. If we also do look further into this teaser, you can see that Taskmaster is no longer right next to the rest of the Thunderbolts. And previously, in the exact same scene, Taskmaster was there. So this does raise up speculations, right? Like, where is Taskmaster? People have been speculating that maybe Taskmaster has been eliminated and died early in the film, and that's based off like the limited presence in the trailers. But like, we'll see. Like, Marvel is really good at hiding things. I just think that it's kind of odd to see that Taskmaster in one scene is there, and in the next like 1 to 2 seconds, Taskmaster is no longer there. Like, literally, what happened in those 2 to 5 seconds? Yes, the body position and the faces do look a little different, but it is still the exact same scene. If you guys think that I did miss anything during this teaser trailer, let me know in the comment sections down below. I would love to hear your guys' opinion about Sentry as well, and what do you think Sentry's role is going to be in Doomsday and Secret Wars? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.